What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? My people, my people. What's up, John Wilson? All right, first one in the house. What's going on, brother? Oh, John Gotti, my favorite name. What's happening, my brother? Salute to you. All right. Yes, respect to you also, brother. Yes, sir. Charles Miller, yo, third one in today. Huh? You used to be the first one, brother, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. All right. Okay, who we got? Chef Boy, what's going on? Derek McGee, thank you. Salute to you, brother. Derek McGee sent me a PayPal, and I appreciate it. I'm putting in a link in case anybody wanna share. They welcome to. Okay, Brody Wood, what's popping, man? Ain't nothing but popping but the motherfucking mortgage. E. Woodson, my Southside brother, Wild Wild Hundreds. Texas Snowflakes. What's in the house? Yes, sir. Yeah, Shadow 979 is in the house. That's where I like. J Rock, like button, please. Sub, gotta set KQ to 1K. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What, 240 away, I believe. Yeah, 240 away, and I'm on my way. And I'm glad you all like the logo. I'm trying to do things slowly but surely, you know, and I'm trying to prove the channel because you all motivate me. You all motivate me to do more research, more videos, more effective videos, and stay on top of my game. Shit, y'all keep y'all feet on my neck. God damn it, and I appreciate it. Always hit the like button as you come in. And you know what? Fanon is right. He's right. That's my host. And he's right on OG Boston Talk. I hope y'all enjoyed it yesterday. Um, he's right. The UK people, certain ones, they like I always say, they believe the sky is fucking falling if AJ says so, and he's right. I don't even like golf, but I know who Tiger Woods is, and I know who Jack Nicholson is, but that's it. Same way with them. They know who Anthony Joshua is. They know who Chris Eubanks Jr. is. You know why? Because his daddy used to fight, and they know the name, and that's the only reason. But they don't like him. They like Anthony Joshua. See, because he got the belts, and you know how he got those belts. I don't want to even go through Charles Martin and Parker. Parker is not even a heavyweight. I mean, come on. We got to be real here. And yes, he does get fatigued. I'm not trying to talk bad about him, but it is what it is. Shit, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna baby nobody. And I told you, I'm not sugarcoating shit. That what it is, and that's what it is. Shit, he get hit by Deontay Wilder, his ass is out. Why? Because first of all, he can't around them goddamn muscles that he think is so fly. You never catch him with a shirt on. He always sitting around niggas or roommates, wink, wink. So come on, let's keep this shit real. Damn. Fernanda's right. We got more champions they have right now. So, it is what it is. Fuck that. Shit. Now, now I have a lot of people. I put out a video about Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Now, a lot of people probably didn't like what I said. Well, I'm have to let me reiterate this so you can understand it. It wasn't nothing negative. It was just that certain fights should be on pay-per-view. Certain fights shouldn't be on pay-per-view. Okay? Now, someone said that Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence shouldn't be on pay-per-view or shouldn't been, but you have to understand, yes, this, you got to have a dance partner. Okay. Now the dance partner has to be good too. So Mikey Garcia had his fans, Earl Spence had his fans, plus the Cowboys. So yes, he did do very well. And it was his first pay-per-view. Now, what I'm saying about Keith Thurman, And Manny Pacquiao is this. Keith Thurman been MIA. Nothing. I ain't taking nothing away from his past. So I don't want to hear about his fucking past. That's when he loved boxing then. That's when he craved boxing. But now he got pussy whipped. So now he said, well, hell away with boxing. He disappeared for a while. They stripped him of one belt. You lucky they didn't strip him on the other one. So now he need more money. Of course, he got abroad. He need more money, So, of course, he gonna say, okay, Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao is scratching his head when I'm 40, almost 42, 41. And, he was good at his time too. But you got to understand, what is pay-per-view worthy? Do you want to see a man that's over 40 and another man that hasn't been fighting? They had a tune-up fight and almost lost that one? Or you'd rather see him just on regular Fox? See, you have to understand, it's to take a lot to do pay-per-view. It takes a lot to put into pay-per-view. You got the networks. We ain't gonna talk about the seats and all that shit, the gate and all that. Pay-per-view, the networks take that shit seriously. They want their investment back and some. So in order to do that, first of all, they got to spend money on advertisement. Now, you seen advertisement with Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia every 5 fucking minutes on 2, 5, and 7. Those are local stations right here in Chicago. I got tired of seeing Mikey Garcia walking through there with that goddamn cowboy hat on. Then you see Earl Spence doing his thing. They played it over again. Then they kept it on sale from the prelims to the main event to April 17th. They got their money. Now, can you do that with Manny Pacquiao or Keith Thurman? Can you? Can you actually do at least half of that? No. Now, it's what the people want. It's what's attractive. Now, let's say Keith Thurman is the best thing smoking, which he's not, but let's just say he is. Let's just say he had that hunger like he had before he disappeared, before he, fight once every 18 months. Let's just say he got that hunger again. But Manny Pacquiao is over 40 and he don't fight like he used to. Well, that's still not pay-per-view worthy. Just because you got one man doing good, you got to have both guys that's attractive to your audience. You got to have both guys able to have somebody in the household say, hey, I want to pay-per-view. Let's order this shit right now. Or we might well stream the shit. Because it ain't worth it, So you got to think, at that point in a fight or a fight, you have to think on a business side, forget about the belt side. First of all, Keith Thurman has the super belt any motherfucking way. So all he's getting is the regular belt, which Pacquiao has. So the winner gets the regular belt and the super belt. If Keith Thurman wins, which he probably will, he would get the super belt and the regular belt. He already got the super belt. So why the fuck you want the regular belt? But hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to tell the truth. I'm sorry some people feel that way. But Kqkc, I don't bite my tongue and I ain't taking shit back. That's the way I feel. But we can agree to disagree. This is what this channel's about. Your opinion. You don't ride with what nobody else will say. You don't have to ride with me. You are a man and a woman. You stick to your principles. Like I said before, if you have to be the only motherfucker standing on the other side of the street by yourself, then so be it. So be it. Say, hey, yep, I believe what I believe in. Ain't no motherfucking body gonna change my mind. You stick to your guns. You stick to what you believe. That's what you do. My family, they Baptists, right? But we have one in our family that's a Jehovah's Witness. They ridicule him every time they get a chance. Knocked on their doors lately, shit like that, right? But he still is true to what he does. He don't force it on nobody. He just do what he does. That's what men do. You're not gonna find that from Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua ain't no man in the sense of not age, but in the sense of keeping your word, doing what you're supposed to do, having a motherfucking heart. That's a champion / man. See, a man handshake is just as good as a man mouth. Say what you're going to do. Do what you're going to say. But we've been playing these games too long. But see, they won't bring that shit up, though, in the UK. They're just going to bring up, well, Deontay Wilder, Deontay Wilder. No. Jealousy, I told you, it's a strong motherfucking emotion. And you damn right, nobody ain't going to take that shit back. But it is. Emotions, jealousy. Jealousy can get your ass killed. Yeah, it can. Jealousy can get your ass fucked up. Jealousy can get your ass killed. That's real talk. 1443 Green Hill. Do you enjoy OG Boxing Talk Sunday, brother? I see you in the chat. I saw you in the chat. All right. Joseph Brown, what's going on? That's right, OG. Yes, sir. Gregory Wyatt, my man. What's going on? I forgot to rinse you up, Greg. You always rinsed up with the LDBC, brother. All right. You always shoot them down, man. And I did a video, and JC, I mentioned your name in the video. And Ivy, well, what's up, sister girl? How you doing? Yes, sir. All right. Salute to you too, sweetie. All right. You doing okay? Good, good. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. Like I said in my video, you don't have to be a mother to have a Mother's Day. You have a mother or you had a mother. That means that you love your mother. You do for your mother. You give to your mother. Happy Mother's Day. Same with a man. You love your mother. I do for mine. My mother and father came over the other day just to show us they Sunday best. But that's all right. I love my mother. I do for my mother. So happy Mother's Day to me. Because you're out your way for your mother. You spend money on your mother. You do everything to do what you do with your mother. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. A man taught me that. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you, dude. I said, me? He said, yeah, you got a mother, don't you? I said, yes. You take care of her, don't you? Or you help her out, right? I said, yeah. He said, okay then. Then he went on down the line. So that's what it is. Straight 100%. Yes, sir. You don't have to be a mother to have a good Mother's Day. That's right. And you got some mothers that's mother and father. So when Father's Day come around, you say, tell her, hey, happy Father's Day. Because you're doing shit that motherfucker should have done. Then cry when they ask, say, hey, look, we got wages for garnishment for your wages. For what? Child support. What child support? Why would you cry for money that's coming out your check to take care of your ass, your kids? You want the state to take care of them? That's why the taxes are going up. Especially here in Illinois. Because we taking care of kids that ain't even ours. So, anyway, let's get to the fight. Fight was a bomb. Yes, it was. The fight, I called the fight, and it was good. I did the best I could because I was so fucking excited. I told you Jerry Hurd was a second half fighter, but that shit don't fly. He fought a pure boxer. You all know how I feel about the amateurs and how your pedigree is and the sweet science. Put it that way. Y'all understand how I feel about that shit. That shit has you getting in and out of trouble. And guess what? J Rock did both. He brawled and he boxed. Now, Jerry Hurd. Now, I don't know what's going on in his camp. I don't know what they're teaching him. I don't know if that's his brother-in-law, just like the one Canelo knocked out, Ann Wolf charge. Uh, um, he didn't have Ann Wolf that night. He had a high school classmate to manage him, and guess what? He got knocked out. Now, Jerry Hurd, what type of trainer does he have? You use your face as a punching bag. It worked before, yes. But when you run into a pure boxer, the one that's going to take advantage of that shit, then all J Rock have to do is do what Austin Trout didn't do. Do what Esther Lauder didn't do. Stay in shape. Go 13 rounds if you have to. That's all. Because Austin Trout, he boxed Jerry Hurd the first half. Esther Lauder, he boxed his ass. And Jerry Hurd still doing this. And while he doing that, they tearing his ass up with uppercuts. Just like Julian J. Rock. I was saying to the subscribers while I was calling the fight, he better stand up and fight tall or he going to get hit. Soon as I said he going to get hit with an up, he got hit with an uppercut. I said up, and he got hit with an uppercut. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Then Julian J. Rock, hell, he said, fuck it. He went down to the liver. Bam, bam, up, bam, bam, up. Then that 3rd time, that liver hurt Jared's ass. Because when you bend over fighting, that's the difference. But when your ass bend over fighting, that's a big difference. That shit hurt. So he backed all the way back across the motherfucking ring. But I told you, he's not a boxer. I told you, Jerry Hurd is not a boxer. He's a brawler. But he picked the wrong one to brawl with. Because I'm going to tell you, fundamentals. Box and overthrow a brawler any day. You run in there and swinging, he over there. Why? Because he got faster feet. You try to swing, he's ducking and hit you right there in the midsection. Why? Because he got fundamentals. He worked behind his jab and hit you with a straight right. But you thought he was going to hit you with a left. Then you faint, then you got hurt. Then you got hit. I'm sorry. Why? Because he got fundamentals. See, your fundamentals is your key. That's all. Sure, he's big, he's tall, but he did not fight tall. He's trying to fight like Diego Corrales. Everybody's want to fight this tall, like Robert Easter Jr. Everybody want to fight like Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales was a motherfucker. Yes, he was tall, but he was an inside phone booth type fighter. And he can fight you on the outside. He is athletic like that. Jerry Hurd is not like that. I don't know where his trainers been. I don't know what the fuck they doing in training camp, but you don't walk towards your opponent with your hands down. You put your stance up. Sure, you could take his punch, but your eyes gonna look like who done it and when they did it. And the judges look at that shit. Oh, this man getting his ass whooped. He getting beat up. You know, judges are human. Trust me, they are. So I'm gonna have to be honest with you. You know, I had Jerry Hurd winning. I'm sorry, I did. I thought he was gonna use his same tactic. You know, get outboxed the first half of the round, the fight. Then the second half, he comes on strong, beat you down till you can't get up. That was my assessment. I'm thinking of Julian J. Rock last fight. No, the fight before the last one, where he got knocked out by Charlo. But he bounced back from that. I told you. When anybody have an L, either you're going to learn, because he was He was undefeated at that when he got knocked out. You gonna learn, or you gonna be one of those fighters that's scared to let your hands go. You're gonna be one of those fighters that mentality got to your ass. Be scared to step in the ring again. But no, he has a trainer that cares about him. The bread man cares about him. You see how he hugged him and say, "Look, I told you we can do it." And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to box. He wanted everybody to know that, hey, I'm better than that. I'm better than a knockout. So that's what he gave them, a show. A show that, hey, look, I can box on the inside and out. He was shoulder to shoulders with Jerry Hurd. Jerry Hurd did not back him up not one time, unless he wanted to take a breather and bag up himself. That was a fight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Al Heyman wants to give us. You don't get no better than that. Sometimes you have to understand this is boxing. One hit can change a fight. Styles make fights. And that's what we saw Saturday night. We saw two different styles. We saw boxing. We saw pure boxing. We saw amateur boxing. We saw fundamental boxing. And on the other side, we saw pure strength boxing. We saw brawling boxing. We saw, hey, look, you hit me, I hit you harder boxing. We saw in the booth boxing, phone booth that is, they call it. And we seen the hole in the phone boxing. It didn't work. So guess what? The pure boxer always come out on top. I keep telling you, that's why they call it the sweet science. The sweet science can overcome any style of boxing you might have. The sweet science is what gets you out of trouble. Jab your way out, clinch your way out. That jab is that ultimate goal for you to follow through with that right hand. Oh, yes, that was a good fight. I'm going to get to Aleem in a minute and Korbov. See, one thing about it, that's why I'm not a betting man, especially on boxing. Boxing ain't no team sport. Football, yeah, it's a team sport. You can score a touchdown. Yay, hey. Everybody in the team jumping on you. All right, you hit the 3-point at the buzzer. Hey. Everybody in the team jumping on you. You get in box, you get a knockout. Hell, your ass has to stay there and wait on the count and shit like that. It's just you, your opponent, and the referee. Ain't no team. I mean, you have a team like a cut man, a trainer, and second trainer. And that's it. That is it. That's enough. So, yeah, I'm proud of J-Rock because he wasn't an Adrian Broner. He wasn't one of these fighters that get knocked out and can't come back. Career over with because he just can't let his hands go because he's scared what's coming back. Well, Jerry Hurd felt what was coming back. He spent J-Rock on the ropes. J-Rock spent his ass back on the ropes. He was strength. I could tell he had a strength and conditioning coach. See, you fighting a big guy, so you have to be strong. And he made weight. So when you put all that together, you have a perfect fighter. You have a perfect fighter that fought a perfect fight. Now, I have to admit, he did fight a perfect fight, and he surprised the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, he did. He did things that I didn't think he couldn't do after that fight, after that knockout by Charlo. This might be the season of upsets. You never know. Jamel, you already had one, but you got an L. J-Rock, he got an L. But J-Rock showed us I can learn from that. I can recover from that. Can Jamel do that? We know Adrian Broner can't. We know Robert Easter Jr. can't. So you tell me, can he bounce back from that ass whooping he got? Yes, Jerry Hurd was an ass whooping. It was an ass whooping where they stood right in the middle of the ring, shoulder to shoulder. He left himself open too many times. He kept his hands down too much. And all J Rock had to do is just paint his head with punches because he kept his head down because he's tall. So he's trying to get in there and work in the stomach, but he smothered his punches. J Rock stood back, bam, slipped around, bam, slipped around, bam, step back, slam, spin him around. Keep use your angles. Don't smother your work. That's what he did. That's fundamentals. You can't beat that shit. Nobody can beat that fundamental shit. Mike Tyson, I don't give a fuck how much he rush in on your ass. If he ran into a pure boxer, trust me, he would have got boxed. Trust me. Just like Sugar Ray Leonard did Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran gave up. He said, fuck that. He outboxing me and I ain't chasing this motherfucker. So, no mas. I'm out of here. So, who's that? Leonardo Martinez. What's going on? Is who you are, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like all did Foreman. Yes, sir. You right. Sergio Gomez. Jamel seemed intimidated mentally by Harrison. Now, I spoke about that, Sergio. No, he don't seem intimidated. He seemed focused. All right. Jamel seemed focused. What's going on, my man? 78 Sports in the house, y'all. That's my general. All right. That's my boss. All right. That's my boss. I didn't see him, but now I see him. Yeah, I'm running my mouth. I was giving that, spitting out that shit because you're going to get that shit from me every day. Yes, sir. I respect that man. That's why I say anybody say anything about him, you got to go. Sorry, I need the subs, but you got to go. But listen here, my brother. I said the same thing. Jamel is not intimidated. He's serious. All the shit talking is over with. All the foolishness is over with. All the hype and all that shit is over with. It's time to get down to business. This is a business too. Yes, it's a sport, but it's a business. So if he want that belt back, he don't have to talk shit. Let Tony Harrison do all the talking, just like Earl Spence did. Mikey, keep running that mouth. Keep that energy. Then when you let all your talking happen in the ring, that's what you do. Then Tony Harrison gonna come out and try the same shit. But I guess what? Jamel Charlo will be calm. He's gonna be like he was when he was with Ronnie Shields. Throw a jab on a southpaw, just like he used to do on an orthodox fighter. Them two twins got a jab out this world. So Tony Harris, you better keep your distance. And I know he is. He's gonna be very cautious. You're not gonna get the same Jamel that say, fuck you, Derrick James. I'm gonna do what I want to. Let me knock this motherfucker out. No, you ain't gonna get that. So sometimes you gotta keep your mouth closed and do your talking in the ring. I get what you're saying. Yes, he do look like he was intimidated, but he's not. It's always something behind something. Earl Spence, that's just his attitude. He just a laid back, chilled out fighter. What you see is like Kqkc is what the fuck you gonna get. That's real talk. That's real talk. Yes, sir. He don't have to do all that talking and energy and this and that. I understand why. Because listen, understand this. You got Jamal, his 1 minute older brother. He always was considered the runt of the litter. Even though it was only two of them, he's always considered the inferior Charlo. Well, Jamal hits harder than Jamel. Oh, Jamal got better footwork than Jamel. Then see, all those negativities carried over to Dallas, where he with Derrick James. So he started sparring with Earl Spence. Then he started sitting down on his punches. Have you noticed in his last 3 fights, whatever, he's going down to the body? He never did that with Ronnie Shields. If he did, it was every blue moon. Now he has the full package. He didn't use the full package at first. He was hyped up, man. He wanted to knock out and this and that. That's why his brother didn't do like he could have done to Korbov in the second fight because they're close. They got the same DNA. If he feels something, he feels something. So that's why his brother can focus. That's why his brother was looking like, damn, when he lost. Jamal looked like he was at a damn funeral. That's how close they are. You be close like that too. So you got to understand that. They got to stop, first of all, putting them on the same card. For one, I know how close they are. They are real, real, real close. I get it. Mama thought she was having one big girl, but it turned out to be two boys, 1 minute apart. So there he wanted to prove that I am strong too. I can hit too. I can knock this motherfucker out too. So now what you're going to get is a quiet, taking care of business, Jamel Charlo. Trust me. Now, I know Harrison, he's doing all that talking that shit. He's enjoying that belt. Well, go ahead. Do your thing. Do you. But when that time comes, whoa, buddy, watch what we see. We want to have a good fight. Yeah, Tony Harris, he's not going to lay down. I guarantee you that. But I tell you one thing, Jamel was going to fight a better fight than last time. Hell, Deontay Wilder. I mentioned that once before. He went and diverted from the game plan when he fought Fury. The game plan was to go to the body from round one all the way every round. Then when he would have knocked him out in 12th round, then he wouldn't have wouldn't got up. But it was something that pissed Wilder off. I think it was that left hand. And Wilder started just going for the fucking knockout. Even Wilder admitted it. He got too hyper. The crowd, the meaning of the fight, and the lineal champion, and he wanted to make a statement. So he was overshooting the right. But I guarantee you this: when he fight that motherfucking trick ass LB Sure Brazil, it's gonna be a different story. You know why it's gonna be a different story? Because it's personal. It's personal. Me, anybody. You don't fuck with nobody's family. You don't try to sue nobody. Especially if your ass ain't did shit. You gonna sue me and go to the wrong police station and send gifts to the motherfucker that knocked out my brother? Motherfucker, bring your ass on. Bring your ass on. That's why Deontay Wilder had them sunglasses on and said, I can't wait to fuck you up, motherfucker. I just can't wait. I can't wait. That motherfucker went to the basics. That motherfucker chopping wood and everything. I wouldn't even want to look at the fight because it's gonna be a massacre. Yes, sir. And you looking at LB Sure, with the love handles. He's shaped like excuse the phrase, but a dick. I'm sorry, but he does. He's shaped like that. Ex-football player, and don't want to mess with the weights and shit. Don't want to work. He's too big. Don't want to exercise. So he got love handles. You feel me? He got love handles. And then what the women say, love handle. That's all. I'm big boned. That's all. I'm just big boned. That's all. They just say I'm big boned. But that's what he's shaped like. And don't think you can't get knocked out. Because if Deontay Wilder can carry that power from round 1 to round 12 and knock out a 6'9", damn near 300-pound man, motherfucker, I'll be worried. I will be worried. Because I fuck with the wrong family. Yes. I fuck with a family of boxers. Then when I knock your ass out, if I was Deontay Wilder, I'd throw a dictionary at his ass. That's what I would do. I would throw a dictionary at his ass. Y'all tripping. I'm serious, man. Shit. You know, if y'all haven't subscribed to Kqkc, I'm just 200 and some change away. So 200 and I think 40. Yeah. So I'm gonna make it though. I'm gonna make it. And thanks to you all and your support, I will make it. Yeah, Sergio Gomez, what you say? Them heavyweights, all it takes is one punch. Just right. That's why I don't have no weigh in. Come in heavy if you want to. Come on. Come on in if you want to heavy. Now, I even got my old man starting back watching boxing again. He stopped years ago watching it. I even got him back again. So he asked why that Wilder guy won't gain no weight. Why don't he come in there big and knock people? I had to explain to him. Look, first of all, we all got metabolism in our bodies. We all have gained weight, one form or another. But some people have a threshold in their metabolism. I explained, I think, once before. Well, my niece can eat up the whole motherfucking kitchen and she won't gain a pound. I look at a cake or cookies or anything, I got 20 pounds. Some people are meant to be big or their family are big boned. Then the Wilder family is not. Look at everybody in Wilder's family. They are not big people. They just meant to be slender. That's all. Marcellus, you look at him. They're just meant to be slender. That's all. Now you might could get up there to two. I think the highest he ever been is 230, and that was when he fought Bermain Severn. But that's okay. He's pure muscle. There's nothing wrong with that. He said once before in an interview, I believe it was 78. He said that look, if he let go of no motherfucking muscles, Anthony Joshua, then maybe he won't be so fatigued every 5 minutes. And he's right. The heavier you are, the more fatigued you're going to be. The thinner you are, it's the faster you're going to be. And your power's not going nowhere. When you at that age and that weight, at heavyweight, your power is the last to go. So your power is not going nowhere. It's going to be there. If it was there at 209 when he fought Fury, shit. Don't tell me. Then he said he wanted to come in when he wanted to rematch with Fury before he, cowered out. He said, well, I'm going to come in heavier. Yeah, I guess Fury got to thinking, God damn it, that motherfucker knocked me down at 209. He come in at 225. I'm fucked up. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Y'all better start waking up. These motherfucking heavyweights is no joke now. These motherfuckers coming in at 6'6", 6'7", 200 some pounds. Shit. Look at Joe Joyce. Nice guy, nice cat, but he's slow as one fucking molasses. But once he get that speed together, watch out. Watch out. And Kqkc. Now, look at his body. Look at his body. He don't give a fuck about his body. All he care about is these. He said himself, I quote, and you know my words, unmotherfucking quote. He said, this ain't no bodybuilding contest. I'm here to knock a nigga out. And that's what he been doing. Shit, he don't give a fuck how his stomach sticking out like he been drinking a case of beer. That middle junior draft and shit, He don't give a fuck. All he want to do is just come forward and knock your ass out. That's all. So, as Deontay Wilder enters the fight week this week, Saturday going to be a blast. It's going to be exciting. So I was going to go to a fight party, but I'm not going no goddamn where. I'm calling this fight. I'm going to be with my guys in the chat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm always going to the barber shop where I get my hair cut. He shuts it down. Only special customers allowed. He put on all six TVs and the big screen, and we sit there. They drink, smoke, whatever they do, you know, and we have a good time. But no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that now. No, no, no. I have a channel, so we'll do it here. I do it here. So you got it or not, we still chop it up. JC, Woodson, Dixon. I mean, we all chop it up and we all watching the same thing. It doesn't matter. Some, I give them a link or whatever, and they watch it, and they stay on. You know, that's what you do. You know, that's what the LDBC is about: helping out each other and helping out your subscribers. Now, when I got to Brazil, I didn't want to talk about it that soon, but it is what it is. He's an asshole, and when you're a boxer, you have a problem with another boxer. I'm talking about not selling the fight, an actual boxer. You don't go running to the police. You don't do that. You know, you're gonna fight them sooner or later. So take care in the ring legally. You don't have to go run and file charges, try to take food out for his pocket and out his family mouth. That really pissed Wild off. I mean, that part really did. Then his little brother, you know, you're going to send gifts not only to the man that knocked him out, but to the wife and kids. Then you talking about urban dictionary. In other words, you're trying to call him ignorant. You're trying to act like he can't carry on a conversation because he don't use Jerry curl grease. You do. He's natural. He wears hair natural, like our people was born with, like our people was wearing it before we was influenced. So he has a what they call Jerry curl. So now we're gonna see how that curl will look Saturday night. See, sometimes you reap what you sow. See, he talked all that shit. Then when the time face-off time came, his ass was standing all the way back there by the door, scared to even get up close to Wilder. He didn't want to get swung on, less he thought. But you don't go in a man town where he's looked at as a hero and talk shit. So sometimes you're going to get what you ask for. Now, I don't feel sorry for him. No, not one bit. I don't want to see another man die in the ring or nothing like that. But hell, you need this ass whooping. And you need Deontay Wilder needs to make a statement. Anybody else got to talk shit? This is what you're going to get. So sometimes you got to spank that ass and show them that, hey, I'm not playing. This is no plaything. This is 9 to 5. This is burger flipping job. Remember that? Yeah. So sometimes you have to beat that ass and you have to beat that dumbness out of you. You see? So that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Now, I don't mean to deflect back to this before I get to Aleem and Korbov, but Jerry Hurd, I saw his eyes, after they was doing the commentary in the ring, whatever. I saw how he was looking. He was looking like, I got to step on my game. I got to add some wrinkles to my game. I can't just be that guy that fights at the end of the fight and always go home with a fucking headache or a cut or something like that because I use my face as a punching bag. So you have to make some changes. And I saw him thinking about that. I got to make some changes. You hear J-Rock talking about it, then you be like, that damn, everybody knows it. I know he heard it before. He had to hear it before. And get it the hell out your mama house. You got enough money to buy a house. What for? I don't know. I mean, hey, I love my mama too, whatever, but you're a grown ass man. It's time to grow up. It's time to be devoted to your craft. And some people, Some people was loving, love that belt. That they wouldn't have trained. They weren't trained right. They was too busy partying. They were too busy posing with the belt. I told you how Alexis Arguello, we all remember him, badass fighter from Nicaragua. Well, Chocolito, we all remember him, the HBO trying to pump up. Well, he was one of our Alexis Arguello prize pupil. So when he won that belt, the championship belt, he went in the gym that Alexis Arguello owns, and everybody's in there. Hey, hey! He come with the belt around his strap. Alexis Arguello said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Go back outside and put that damn belt in the car, and come back in here and speak to your friends like you always do. That you don't know how long that champion belt gonna last. That belt ain't nothing right now. You got to work on your craft. It's a lot of shit you didn't do right. You lucky you won that belt. So don't come in here with the big head. You need to be put down to size." And he was right. He was right. True story. True story. And guess what? His ass got knocked out. Yes. And that was in the HBO talking about Chocolito. Well, Chocolito got the shit knocked out of him. So, but keep in mind, don't forget that fight Saturday because it's gonna be the doozy. And you know what? I never seen so many people have so much joy in seeing somebody ass get kicked. That's right. A lot of people. So, okay, Kqkc, the realest OG in the LWC. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. All right. Justin Quinn. Uh, okay, that's that little boy, Justin Quinn. Y'all gonna get rid of him, man. That's that little boy, Justin Quinn. I don't know why he's not even in school. So, well, yeah. I don't even know why he in school. He almost got my channel shut down. All them different channels he had. He had like 6 or 7 channels. You know, I don't know what's the hell wrong with that dude. But anyway, he had like 6 or 7 channels. Now, Aleem Korbov. Okay, I mean Aleem and Korbov. Aleem, he was fighting good at first. You know, he was coming forward, but Korbov started landing those straight lefts, and sweeping around with the right. You know, and he hurt Aleem a couple times, but Aleem he hung in there. He was hurt a couple times, and he did what veterans do. He hung in there, and he's not a veteran. That's the thing about it. And you know what? I had Korbov winning that fight. Now, how they come up with a draw, I don't know. Unofficially, they had Korbov way up than I had him. So I don't know what went on, whatever, but I saw Korbov, older guy, but he only been fighting maybe he got 29 pro fights. But he did a fantastic job. That's the same Korbov that Jamal fought after Jamal lost his title. And Korbov, he had that left, and he was hitting him with straight left down the pipe. Then he hit him with that sweeping right. But Aleem, he was trying to go down to the body, the side reaching on the face. See, when you fight a southpaw, you loop your right hand. You loop it. You don't throw it straight, you know, unless you that accurate. But that's very hard when the southpaw has his right hand as his guard or jab, rather. So, you have to loop around and hit him. Something like Floyd did to Guerrero. You got to loop it around, and that's what Aleem started doing. Now, Aleem, it seemed like he slapped with his punches. I noticed that a lot. Now, he did come on in the 9th, 10th, and 11th round. I will give him those 3 rounds. Now, how he came up, I think he won the 11th round or Korbov won. I forget the scores because I didn't write those down. But a draw is a draw. Okay. And it wasn't for a belt. So it had to be a rematch. Anytime you have a draw, it don't have to be a rematch. But I always figure a draw is unfinished business. That's what I was trying to say about Wilder and Fury. You have the rematch as soon as possible. Ain't nothing changed. Everything should stay the same. Maybe the same venue, you know, tickets still the same price, you know. You just have to be, within 6 months, a rematch should take place. But like Wilder said, he knew something was up when you call them motherfucker and they don't answer. Either they don't want to be bothered with your ass or they're trying to hide from your ass. Or they owe you money. So it is what it is. So, but I'm gonna tell you this. Fighters need to get serious about their conditioning. Now, J Rock approved to everybody that if you work hard on your conditioning, because you got 8 weeks, some people take 10. You got 8 weeks. You can work 3 weeks on your conditioning and still be able to spar, be able to do whatever you need to do. A little weights here and there, a little head weights, they put it on your head to make your neck stronger. You do that. AJ does that, and Floyd used to do that, you know. And there's plenty of time to do everything, but you can't learn everything in one boxing session. You can't. You just can't. Now, a lot of people talking about wait a minute, I had this wrote down here. About I talked about Pacquiao and Thurman. And I had to make that clear, about people saying about Thurman, this and that. But, I'm not hating on Thurman. It's just that he's just not as thirsty as he was. He's just not he's just not that guy like he used to be when he fought when he fought Porter. When he fought a great, methodically thought out fight. He knew not to go backwards. He knew to go side to side. He knew when Porter rushed in, he knew to throw an uppercut, a check hook, and jab his way out and end up in the center. He knew all that. Why? Because he was dedicated. He was working out every day. He was doing what he had to do. Then people say, well, what happened to him? The motherfucker fell in love. You remember the story of Adam and Eve? Well, they blame Eve for Adam, touching that fucking apple. Now, how true it is, I don't know. I wasn't there. But you can't blame a woman. You got your own mind. So maybe his mind was on that woman. He's trying to get her over here now and get her a visa legally. So he went him on and married her. That didn't work. So they don't play that shit no more. They hip to that shit now. But now his focus is on her. His focus is not on boxing. That's why how he looked when he fought Josito Lopez. The old Keith Thurman I know would have ran through him no time. Because Keith Thurman weapon is that right hand. That right wide right hand. Where he throw it from bombs away. And some get hit with it like Danny Garcia. It threw Danny Garcia off of balance. He almost fell down. So it is what it is, And then with Julian J. Rock, he showed everybody how conditioning works. Now, Jamel, Charlo, and Harrison. Okay. Now Harrison, he's gonna fight his same fight. He's a boxer. But he's a slow boxer. He's a boxer that's trying to read what you're doing. In other words, he's a counterpuncher. He's going to be there all day waiting on somebody to throw a punch. Well, Jamel has to be first. Jamel is going to have to be first every rep. He will. He going to have to be first. And he going to have to throw the most punches. But he got to pick his shots better. Once you pick your shots better, then your accuracy and you're right on point with your accuracy. You're right on point with how many punches you throw. Leo Santa Cruz, yeah, he throw 100-something punches, but they all don't land. But the point is, the judges see that you threw those many punches. So you could have, they give you benefit of the doubt sometimes. The judges is strange and shit. They give you the benefit of the doubt. You threw 100 punches. Well, he could have at least hit 30 of them, right? At least. That's their mentality. That's how they think. But you can wear them down. Now, and this is where Earl Spence come in handy. Being in your camp. This is where you need to do. Go to the body. Harrison, you can wear him down with the body shot. I mean, every round, go to the body. They don't like that body shot. They might hurt the body, but they ain't gonna let you know it. But you focus on that body. That's all. Then you go upstairs for a couple rounds, maybe 3, maybe 2. Confuse them, shake them up a little bit. You use your brain power. Use your standout amateur career. You know, that type of feint like Aleem trying to do. That shit don't work. That shit he was trying to do this. Like he gonna throw there and no, that don't work. I mean, I understand what you're trying to do, this and that, but he slaps his punches. He hit like that. You can't swing like that. You're gonna break your damn hands. That's what you're gonna do. Because we know this part is the hardest part of the head. And people have broke their hand. Florida, everybody broke their hand hitting right there. So, Anthony Joshua, let me get to him. He gonna be fighting Ruiz. I have a hard time saying that name. Ruiz. Now, this so far, we have at least 2, maybe 3 fights that's been upsets. I'm gonna get to the chat in 1 second. There has been upsets. Now, Ruiz might. I gotta do just a little more research on him. And I have it for you tomorrow. I want to see a couple more fights on him. I only seen 1. But he's no motherfucking joke. They cherry picked the wrong person. Now, I made fun of Ortiz. I told how dumb can he be? Going to the table empty-handed. Going there with nothing but his goddamn watch and hat. That's all. And he's stupid for not taking the money. I mean, I told it all about how he fired his manager and can I please have that money back, Mr. Eddie? I can use it, please. Oh, we already got one, OT. I'm sorry, Lewis. You got, matter of fact, security. Bye. Security. Get this big motherfucker out of here now. Sorry, you should have took it the first time. So you fucked up. Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Come on, please. No, you fucked up. Bye. So, I had to pretty much, I was roasting him. But Ruiz, that they made a mistake. Because this guy, he's a big guy. Yes, he is. He ain't got all no fancy ass muscles, but he's big enough to take him. He's big enough to take a shot. Now, the fight I seen, I didn't look at his feet. I didn't see the footwork or nothing like that. Because he's a heavyweight. But he can punch. He's a little orthodox, but that's okay. Look at Deontay Wilder. He's orthodox like a motherfucker, but that confuses your opponent. That means that you don't know where the punches are coming from. Mwah. Perfect. That's perfect. See? See what happens? You reap what you fucking sow, Eddie. And we all know what Tyson Fury just said to Eddie Hearn today. He said, "You say one more thing negative about me, I'm gonna slap you in your damn mouth." That's quote and unmotherfucking quote from Tyson Fury to Eddie Hearn. Yes, Blue Blood broke the story earlier. So, hey, Eddie, everybody want to fuck you up, and they want to fuck you up bad. So you better be careful. Every little step I take, you will get your ass whooped. Every little step I take. But anyway, they might have just cherry picked the wrong guy. Shit been going wrong all year, or I ain't gonna say wrong, but shit been going the underdog way all year long. His U.S. debut might be ruined because Andy Ruiz is no joke. He's a big guy. He can take punches. I saw that. The fight I saw, he took punches. He walked through punches. Now, I can't compare Joshua punches to the guy he was fighting punches. But the guy he was fighting wasn't no little guy. He wasn't no Arthur Spilker. This motherfucker walked through a big guy and knocked him down and knocked him out. So, Anthony Joshua, what gonna be your excuse when you see film on him if you haven't seen it already? Or maybe you seen the wrong one. Huh? What gonna be your fucking excuse then? Well, they just didn't like me. No, we like you. We just don't like how your fans, certain fans, honor you and think you the best thing since sliced bread, which you're not. And they don't like your promoter. Hell, nobody like your promoter. I don't even think his daddy like him. His daddy would tolerate him, but I don't think he like him. Look at Bob Aaron. He ain't liked by nobody. He don't even give a fuck. Like I said, he want to get buried with his ass up, so everybody can say, "Kiss my ass." That's what he want to say. Hey, not my words. I'm just a messenger. That's it. I'm just a messenger. So, what it is what it is. So, everything comes full circle, people. I'm telling you right now. Shit gonna hit the fan this year. 2019, we getting the fights we want. And matter of fact, quiet as it kept, Wilder and Joshua is closer than they ever been in making this fight. Crawford and Spence are closer than ever in making this fight. Of course, Kell Brook and Crawford gotta get through with their business, and Earl has to do it with Porter and get through with his business. Now, Earl preferred it to be a different way in a different order. He wanted Terrence Crawford to be his finale as far as unifying the whole division. But by popular then fucking demand, we want to see the fight now. We tired of seeing shit in your prime. We tired of seeing fighters fighting in the out of their prime. We want to see you while you're fucking hot. We want to see you while you knocking motherfuckers out. That's what we want to see. We want to see you when you're tired and you're giving out a breath in the 8th round. We want to see some moving, some shaking, some hitting. That's what we want to see. We want to see some strategy. We want to see you read and your IQ. We want to see all that shit. We want to see you while you're in your prime. We don't want to wait till you're old, gray, and done. Look at Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. That fight took 5-6 years to make. It could have made it within 2 months. But when that fight happened, that fight, first of all, People got tired of hearing about it. They lost a lot of interest, except for motherfuckers that was casual fans. They figured that was the biggest fight of the century, so they was paying $18,000 for one ticket. Fuck that. You know, you should have fought when Floyd was doing the shoulder roll perfectly. Now you going in there coloring up. Manny swinging, ain't hitting shit. You know, it just was a fucked up, boring fight. That's what you get for waiting 5 or 6 years for a fight. So now we want to see the fights now. We doing our job. Do yours. That's all I'm saying. That's all it need to be. Damn. How many times we got to say this? How many times we got to go over this shit? You know, the best should be fighting the best. Do you get it? Do you understand it? Do you feel me? Do you understand me? All these fights, every weekend fights. Some are good, some okay, some fucked up. Like this weekend, PBC did a hell of a job. Top Rank did a fucked up job. There we go. See, sometimes you gotta lead by fucking example. But I get Top Rank. They ain't got nobody. The one heavyweight that making some noise, that motherfucker finna retire. Fuck you. Yes, I can fight whoever I want. I'm gonna cherry pick the last two out the Swords, and I'm gone. Cause Wilder is not about to kill my ass. Bye-bye. Then the zone. Oh, we got all the middleweights over here. No, you don't. You got middleweights, but they ain't no good. No, they is no good. So don't give me that shit. You know, it is what it is. Shit. I mean, damn. You know, damn. When you lay down with dog, you fucking wake up with them. God damn it. Woo, shit. God damn. How many times we got to go through this shit? You know, when boxing just now starting to come back, it's always some bullshit in the game. You know, now Fury, his ass leaving. You know, good riddance to your ass. Bye. All right. Then Ortiz, his dumb ass, turned down $5 million. You know, and the most money he ever made in his damn life. Good riddance to your dumb ass, cause you ain't gonna get nothing decent no more. You ain't gonna never had that chance no more. So bye. Okay, Brazil, your ass about to start all the way back over if you got time. See, Wilder, he about to finish up his career sooner or later. Because, you know, let's be honest now. Wilder's 30 now, and he did his job, and he did it very well. He's his own boss, you know. But like I said, you got to look past the present and go back and look towards the future. We got people like Effie Jabba, you know, Joe Joyce. I mean, you got the heavyweights coming up, but they need the fundamentals. Same way with the lightweights. You know, you got Lopez. You know, he's hungry. Yes, he got to eat. Yes. Yeah, okay, you want to fight Lomachenko? Go right ahead. Be my motherfucking guest. Maybe you could change the world. Okay, good. But if you take that L, remember that. Remember that L. Say I made my move too soon. We all know that record. When you made your move too soon. But that's okay. Because everybody that suffered the L always come back bigger and better. So the money's going to be there. That's what's fucking up all the young people. Thanks, Floyd. That was messing up the young people. That bag, that money. See, everybody chasing that shit, you know. Everybody forcing themselves up. Why you think Mikey Garcia don't want to go nowhere? Take your ass back down to 140, 135, still trying to hang around at 147. Who you gonna fight at 147? Terrence Crawford? Hell no. You too slow on your feet. That's real talk. Shit. Let me see what's going on. Bush guy, 1889. What'd you say? Sergio Gomez, top rank treats heavyweight fighters like garbage. Yes, They do. See, Top Rank, he feels that fighters should get what Muhammad Ali was getting. Okay? See, like I said once before, here we go again. Al Heyman, he believes in paying fighters they worth. He figured out with the economy, what this costs, what that costs, and stuff, and he figured out what you bring it to the table, this and that. He just don't just say, okay, here you go, woo woo, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. No, he don't do no shit like that. He put your ass in a position to make something out of your ass. He put your ass in a position to do better for yourself. Then he put you in a position to do something better for your family. Then he put yourself in a position to do better for when your ass retire. But not Bob Aaron. Not Bob Aaron. Bob Aaron want his off top. You see? You got the cake. Down to the cake, you got the filling. You got the filling, then you got the icing. He want that icing. You see? Then what's left? You ain't getting the filling. Terrence, Pacquiao, Floyd. You ain't getting the filling. You gonna get what's left on the plate. You feel me? All right. Yeah. Mikey Garcia said he had never had made this much money if he was with Top Rank. And I believe him. I believe him wholeheartedly. And don't worry, Shakur Stevenson, when he grow up and get his teeth fixed, he gonna understand too. Don't worry. Top Rank had the most basic, better. I mean, he had the tops of fighters. And guess what? He lost them all. He lost them all for being a crook, for being an asshole, for being a gangster. You see? By right, Layla Ali should be running that motherfucking company if you want to be real about it. But see, some lawyers are ambulance chasers. Some lawyers don't give a fuck. They ain't got no feelings. That's why half of them divorced now. Shit, I don't feel for you. You just my client. Shit. So that's why Terrence Crawford's in a funk. Because he fucked up with that contract. He fucked up because Earl Spence is free and clear and making way more than he making. So I would too. But sometimes you got to live with the choices you make. And he's a grown ass man. So I don't feel sorry. All right. Mike Henry, what's going on? Sergio Gomez. Bob. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, he just jumped on me. Al Heyman is proof that his reputation is everything. Oh, yeah, his reputation is platinum level. Only his competition has negative words for him. Of course. What's blazing in sports? Yeah, smack that like button. That's right, blazing. That's right, T-Dub. How you feel, my brother? You doing all right? Good, T-Dub. That's my guy. Subscribe to his channel, y'all. Check him out. Okay, Kqc, keeping it real. Okay, y'all, you been in here already, T-Dub. Okay. Okay, Al Heyman is proof that reputation is everything. Yes, he works hard for his reputation. That's why he didn't fall for that bullshit that Bob Aaron was trying to throw out. Bob Aaron was trying to say, hey, well, he just this and that. He started, in other words, he's trying to get him to call him out, use reverse psychology, that same shit to say, well, I wanted to fight. No, he didn't. Now, if Al would have came out and surprised his ass and tapped his ass on the shoulder, hey, what you saying now? Then he'd be start stuttering then. But Al has a little more class than that. So he always 2 steps ahead. While Eddie Hearn was over here bullshitting and lying and sitting there running Deontay Wilder around and around and around and around, Al Heyman was over there making a deal with ITV in his country. So It is what it is, you know? Shit. Bush Guard, 1029, Al Heyman proof. Okay, I read that one. Mike Henneken says, okay, Bob Aaron has been there, a thief. Well, oh yeah, well over 30 years. Yes, sir. That motherfucker, Bob Aaron, he paid a governing body official to let one of his fighters that couldn't fight. He paid him $100,000. They got the council check. He didn't do no time, but he paid a big fine. Ain't that a bitch? Always been a crook. Always. Chris Brown said, subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Subscribe if you and hit that button. There go Daniel Nixon right there I was talking about. Good brother. Good brother. Yes, sir. Chris Brown subscribe. Yes, sir. Mikey said Bob Arum is a thief. Yes, he is. He know it. He know it. He know it firsthand. Okay. That's everybody. Okay. Yeah, he knows him. Yeah, he knows him firsthand. Oh, yes, he knows it firsthand. Floyd knows it firsthand. Everybody knows it firsthand. That folks. Oscar De La Hoya knows it. But Monkey see, Monkey motherfucking do. Oscar De La Hoya is a crook now himself. He learned from the best. Now, who we got? Ryan Garcia and Canelo Alvarez. But see, Canelo Alvarez is not making history. Everybody think, oh, Canelo making history, this and that. But he ain't fought no Charlo. He ain't fought no top-notch fighters. Yes, Danny, he didn't fight the right fight. I don't know what Danny Jacobs was doing. I really don't. He was trying to fight tall, but then again, he was trying to fight on the inside. And he know he's not a good inside fighter. He's not. He's a boxer. He should have kept Canelo on the edge of that jab. That's all he had to do. The whole damn fight. That's all. You don't have to sit down on every punch. You just sit down on the punches in a later round. It's too early to sit down on the punches in the first half of a fight because your ass going to be tired and fatigued in round 6 or 7 or even sooner than that. But when it boiled down to it, everybody, we getting us a good fight this weekend. This is a champion that we all pretty much look to or look up to one way or another. And that's Deontay Wilder. We know his backstory. We know what he has done. We know how he has struggled and struggled and struggled. His daughter had spinal syphilis. I know you heard it on Boston Trail. That means that she had a spinal disease. That means she had to wear a brace from her neck down to her waist. Now, of course, she got teased, but Deontay Wilder did what he could. He drove a beer truck. He wasn't feeling it. It wasn't enough. The hospital said, no, they ain't going to cut it because he didn't have insurance. Okay, like most of people today. So he had to do something to supplement that. He's not no dope dealer. He's none of that. None of that never entered his mind. But boxing found him. He didn't find boxing. Boxing found him. And whoever found him, his name was Mark Burley. Mark Burley was one of the best standout amateurs and pros we ever had. He can throw a jab like a motherfucker. And he taught Deontay Wilder. That's why Deontay Wilder got a late start at 19. That's why he had to learn on the job, UK people, when we say that. Yes. Well, he's still learning on the job. No, he's not learning on the job. He's doing what he does, and he does it comfortably. Like I say, we all, or they all, does something that's comfortable to them. Chris Eubanks Jr., he was rushing in, running in and shit. No jabbing, no nothing, just rushing in trying to hit a motherfucker off balance and falling and shit. So, Deontay Wilder knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20 people before they even mentioned his damn name. But as he was fighting, he was getting paid because he was a prize fighter at that time. So he had enough money so his daughter can have that surgery. And now his daughter's skipping all the way to McDonald's. They were skipping together, holding hands. Now he has another child now on the way. And he has another child and she's fine. No problem. So, so sometimes, boxing can be your savior. Sometimes boxing can be your enemy. Some people can't handle success. Some people like Tyson Fury. I would use that dumbass as an example. He won the championship from Vladimir Klitschko. He celebrated that night he won. He celebrated that second night he won. That third night, he celebrated for 2, 3, 4 damn weeks. Now, you ain't gonna tell me that you never done cocaine before until that night you won. You're not gonna tell me that. Why all of a sudden you want to try it that night? No, you've been doing it, you just haven't got caught. Now your ass got caught. Then you want to get a little bit higher. So you did some pills and shit like that, and that shit fucked up and turned your mind around. Then you have mental illness. See, but then nobody want to fuck with you no more then. But thanks to somebody I know, there's a heavyweight champion that believe in second chances, gave your ass one. But you was ungrateful. You didn't care. You put the middle finger up and say, well, fuck you. I'm going to sign this contract. Thanks for giving me my name back. But I got to go. I can't fight you. I got to sign this contract. Fuck you. So what goes around will come around. Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that. At least Ortiz said thank you. At least he said thank you. He had a daughter too that had a problem. But at least he said thank you. His ass got knocked out, but at least he said thank you. But only one that he had a problem with remains Thurman. He would not take no for an answer. He stood in the way of progress for Deontay Wilder to move on and be successful with Anthony Joshua. Now, I don't know at that time, was they going to say yes or no, but he couldn't get the negotiations going because he filed an injunction, remains Thurman, so they can fight. So, and they went on to fight, and that pissed off Deontay Wilder. I told you, don't get him pissed off. And he threw a straight right that it took a play out of Mark Berlin playbook. He threw it so goddamn straight that it knocks Bermain Stavern out. Remember, your power comes from your feet all the way up. Then you torque your body. They call it torque. You torque your body, and there you go. And there goes Severn flying against the ropes, knocked out cold on the ropes. You reap what the fuck you sow. Remember, the seeds that you plant is the motherfucking fruit that your ass gonna harvest. You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Kqkc don't play that shit. I do not hold back on shit. If I did, I wouldn't be shit. So I'm going to give it to you straight. Because if I don't, then I just have a bunch of confused subscribers. No, no. You're never too young. You're never too old to learn anything. The best boxers in the world don't know everything. As a boxer, you learn every day. That's all. You learn every day. Then you got these commentators. They sway this way or they sway that way. They can't never sway right there in the middle. Joe Guzman. So it is what it is, people. But I do this for you all because you all one that gets me fired up for this. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. And yes, I will be calling the fight this weekend. So I won't hold you too long, but if you have any questions, go ahead. Ask me anything you want to ask. I'm right here. All right. So anybody have any questions? Let me see what Mike saying. Give it to us real OG. Oh yeah. Big time say facts. Yes, sir. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Big time. That's right. If you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to subscribe now. Uh if you have any questions, go right ahead. I'm only 240 away. Brother Kqkc, you have my full support. Oh, thank you, my brother. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. 'Cause I can use all the support I get. Cause once I hit 1,000, that's not the end of it. It's going to get greater later. And I wanted to be better. I want to do a lot of things and get and I'm not talking about interviews or anything like that, but I would like to get phone interviews. I'm here and Granados. I've been to their gym and I'm trying to get some, couple interviews where it might not be A-level fighters yet, but uh, I'm gonna get there. You know, and I appreciate everybody being devoted. Do everybody, JC, everybody. You know, so and Daniel, I mentioned him I think in my last video, JC, and so, but I'm just trying to say, I do this for you all. So, and and I appreciate you all. Sergio Gomez, you can tell Bob Aaron is a demon. That man gives you that evil vibe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bob Aaron does. You can tell Bob is full of shit. He's old. He's set in his ways. Because when you're older, and you ain't gonna change. And 90 some years old, what you see is what you get. What you've been doing all your life, you're gonna continue on doing. So it's nothing changed. You know. So, but one thing about boxing has changed. Yes, we had a dry spell, but now it's coming back. And I'm not trying to be uh, biased or anything like that, but I have to give Al Heyman all the accolades that I can because if it wasn't for him, boxing wouldn't be exposed like it is. Think about it. People won't be buying pay-per-view for a boxing match, except for hardcore boxing fans. But people just say, I can take it or leave it. I ain't gonna spend no such and such on fighter. I don't know, or who winning or who fighting, who the underdog, who's the favorite, you know. But thank God that we have free TV where they could turn and learn. We need the casual just as much as they need us. But thank God, ITV, that's a regular channel in the UK. You don't have to pay for that. That's just like Fox. You don't have to pay for it. And he made a deal over there. So the UK people get the chance to know our asses, our fighters, besides hardcore boxing fans or Sweet Caroline, that motherfuckers, you know? So there you got it over there. Now, over here, Anthony Johnson trying to make a splash, but he's not making any splashes. No, he's not. Matter of fact, he's drowning. And he don't even have a life jacket. So be careful because all this shit comes back tenfold. Trust me. All the shit y'all put Wilder through. The Matchroom, the Zone, all the lies. All the emails Shirley Finkel had to waste on paper to prove y'all asses wrong. All that shit gonna come back to hunt y'all asses. I'm telling you, I believe it. I have seen it before, and that's what's gonna happen. And then you gonna leave. I get it. I understand it. Yes. Yes, the Zone gave it the old good college try. But they went about it the wrong way. They stayed silent too motherfucking long. So now you have to join Mr. Hurd on his departure because you haven't made the right connections and the right move. You haven't said the right things. You haven't apologized about the wrong things. So therefore, You're gonna be right back where we started. Top rank, Golden Boy, PBC. There you go. That's facts. Is the Brazil Wilder fight free? Yes, it's gonna be on Showtime. Now, if you want to call that free, I don't know. But if you have cable, it will be on Showtime. Now, my cable company is AT&T, Uverse, so I have HBO that comes with it. I'll be calling the fight, but you can pick it up on a Fire Stick. You can pick it up on Madro. Okay, Madro has Showtime. They have Showtime and Stream. They have all the Showtime. So if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. All right. So I think it's on Showtime. Yeah, it's on Showtime, Judah. Yeah, yeah, it's on Showtime, and you can pick it up on Madro, Judah. All right, Madro has Showtime, so you can pick it up there. So, brother Kqcc, okay, fight free, okay, I read that one. Okay, I read that one. Duke, okay, yeah. So Marbrilla was a very good fighter. Oh yeah, Marbrilla was. Yeah, Marbrilla, he knew how to throw that jab, man. I mean, he was the best at it. Man, you go back and see him, man. Woo, that boy was bad. But I just don't understand why they never bought into him like that. He didn't have the backing like they should have. You ready for this slaughter, Kqkc? Oh yes, sir. I am ready for it. But don't the Brazil. He's a big guy. I watched him and Anthony Joshua fight. He could take a punch too, but that was Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder hits harder than Anthony Joshua. That's why Anthony Joshua is sitting on the motherfucking sideline, whittling wood. You know, because he don't want to fuck with Deontay Wilder. He don't even want to go near him. If he smell him, he can get up running. That's how scared he is to fight him. I mean, I'm talking about a woman did what his ass should be doing. Clarissa Shields had all she needed was that one belt. And Christina Hammer was standing in her motherfucking way. And she got that belt. Same way with Anthony Joshua. All he needs is that WBC belt. But it's wrapped around Deontay Wilder's waist. You want it? Come get the bitch. But he won't come get it. Because he knows if he do, it's night for his ass. You can talk all the shit you want to. You can say, I want Wilder next. I want Wilder. You can say all the shit you want to. But when it comes down to contracts, negotiations, it always seems to fall apart. Why? Because you have a strategy before you go in there. We're going to lowball their asses. We're going to lowball them again. We're going to make them say no. But what if they just say, okay, we'll take $1? $1. What would you do then? What would you do then? Cower out. Because he's going to get out sooner or later. Oh, well, my right hand is sore. Oh, my right hand. Some bullshit excuse. Trust me when I say this. In same way with Dominic Brazil. I'm like 78 Sports. I don't trust the bitch either. He'll try some dirty ass tactic shit. So it is what it is, people. All right. Dante, what's going on, my brother? All right. Salute to you. All right. Sergio Gomez. What's your odds, AJ versus Ruiz? Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, Sergio. Ruiz is no punk. All right. Anthony Joshua is no how can I say it? He's no boxer. Okay. They both come forward. They both can hit. Now, AJ is a little bit a little bit more forceful to Ruiz. But Ruiz, he could take a shot, he could take some punishment, and he can dish out some. Now the jury is still out on his ass. Well, I need to see one more fight of his, and I'm pretty confident that I will be right. And what I mean by that is he could make history Saturday. He could take Anthony Joshua belts because Anthony Joshua, all he had his mind on is Wilder or who he's gonna fight. He ain't had his mind on no training camp yet. He only trains around January anyway, he says, or he claims. So never know. You never know. This shit is funny. All right. So what you say, Ruiz, Julie J. Ruiz got a chance to hurt Joshua. Yes. Ruiz, big ass, got a designated punch. Yes, he does. Wilder is ready till this day. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. Daniel. Yes, he is ready, and he's ready to go. Like I said, you don't fuck with nobody, mama, daddy, sister, brother. So what he did was scandalous. So it is what it is, people. And I want to thank everybody for being here in the chat with me. If you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so right now. So with that, let me see. What else? You got something else, Daniel? Wilder is ready. Okay, to this day. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Oh yeah. Wilder. Yeah. Wilder is no joke. Wilder went back to the old school tactics. Like Floyd did when get ready to fight Manny. He went back and started chopping some wood. Chopping wood. That's how they stayed in shape. Because if you have to hit that wood with the axe, first of all, you better make sure your damn feet ain't in the way. Because I had an uncle that's standing on the big motherfucking tree and doing it between his legs. But for some reason, he got off guard, and he chopped his foot. That's what he did. It ain't chop it clean off, but it was there. It was dangling like a motherfucker. So he's lucky they attached it back. He's lucky as hell. Woo! But we got the fights coming up, and this is fight week, and I'm gonna keep you in touch with everything. And I will be back tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so. All right. Now, I do come on right after Fanad International Boxing. All right. He's my host on OG Boxing. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now, if you do hit that bell icon, now I know I say this, but I mean this, make sure that that's what you want to do, because you're going to have to subscribe at your own risk, because I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I ain't going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm not going to bite my tongue about shit. Yeah, we can have a dialogue. Yes, we can agree to disagree. Yes, we can do all that shit. But remember that I said that. Remember that. So, with that, if any questions, feel free. And if you do subscribe to Kqkc, hit the icon bell. That way, you get notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. Okay? Now, I do a show every day between 12:30 p.m. Okay? To 1:30 p.m. Central Time. I come on right after Fanad International Boxing. Yes, I do. Now, I also, on every video, you can see show more. And that way you get in touch with me with email, my Gmail, my Twitter, and also my PayPal account. I put that in the chat. Right, it's the last one, I think. Yeah, last one. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, that'd be great. You know, and once I do make it down, I might still keep it. Besides the super chat, and I'm probably I will keep it. And things gonna just get better and better. You know, yes, I changed my logo, but I'm gonna start changing a few other things. I'm gonna start filming outside on the patio, stuff like that. And switch over to my laptop. So, so with that, if y'all have any questions, go ahead. I got a couple of minutes. So, but we give good fights, but we want to see the fights that we want to see, you know. Peace and love, brother. Yeah, peace and love to you, Mike. All right. Bring them heavyweight belts back to the US. That's right. That's what we need to do. We need to step on somebody goddamn neck. And right now, only one I can see, because he got the belts, is Eddie Hearn. I want to go in there like motherfucker. What's his name? Suge Knight did on Easy ass. Oh, motherfucker, you gonna sign this bitch? If you don't sign it, we gonna fuck you up. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah. But I appreciate everybody in the chat. I really do. All right. And I appreciate if you support it or not, whatever. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. All right. And with that, shout out to the LDBC. Take that love over to World Breaking Fighting. I'm Kqkc, and peace and love. I am out of here.